Good one, ever? Alright, hi, my name is Kevin Anderson. I'm from Andover, Massachusetts. I'm a senior. I have had a couple internships. One, I worked for a small marketing firm, but I sold mostly sports sponsorships for small leagues. I also worked for a larger corporation. I worked for Worldwide Tech Services in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, where we really worked for more website stuff, more kind of getting the feel for how a company looks from the outside. I've also had little random jobs over my life. I worked in room service in high school. I also was a Snack Shack operator. Those are a little more exciting. I like very random things. I kind of like dualities. Like this summer we went to Bonnaroo in Tennessee, which is a big music festival. I thought that was the happiest week of my life. It was mayhem and craziness. But then a week later I was sitting on a lake reading a book, and I also thought that was the best thing that could ever happen. So a little difference there. My last referral purchase was my mom actually had to tell me what groceries to buy, since it's the first year I'm cooking for myself. But since she has been cooking for me my whole life, I figured she would give me the best advice of what I wanted to cook. So she did. It actually worked really well.
Good. That's 1 minute. Well, a little more than a minute, but good. I have a question for you. I'm going to ask you all a question too. So,
Yeah.
What was the weirdest thing you ever saw working as a room service person at a hotel?
Either delivering the romance package was always a little awkward, but I also saw a blind dog run out of a room and run into my cart and
Really?
fall over.
The dog was blind?
Yep. So that was a little interesting. So, yeah.
You should write a story about the romance package. Excellent. Good job. Okay. Good. All right. Whenever you're ready.
How's it going, guys? I'm David Campagna. I'm a marketing major here. I'm also a senior. As far as internships goes, this past summer I worked at an Allstate agency, and we worked with a lead generating software company. So instead of cold calling, we got referrals that way, which is pretty cool. As far as my last purchase referral, I'm hungry right now and I really like eating. And my friend Andrew, who just graduated from Bryant, told me about this NutriBullet thing. It's like a 1-serving blender. You can put whatever you want in it. You can make smoothies, omelets, any kind of pasta sauces, and I've been putting it to good use so far. So.
Some more. You got a little more time.
As far as that internship that I had, I thought it was really cool that I didn't have to cold call people, because that's no fun. So we were actually getting calls through our software company, the lead generating thing, and I would just contact the person who was showing interest in auto insurance at the time, and made things kind of a lot smoother rather than calling people when they're trying to sit down and have dinner.
So
I thought
you were in sales?
A little bit, yeah.
So did you close deals? Did you?
Since I wasn't legally certified,
yeah.
licensed, I couldn't bind them,
Right.
but I did everything besides that, and then I'd hand off what I had to
Right.
a current employee.
So what was your closing rate, you think? Of the people you talked to, how many did you have to talk to get one person to?
Well, on a good day, I would probably hand off about maybe 7 started quotes,
Yeah.
and maybe 2 or 3 of them would bind, so
Okay.
my
Good
boss is
ratio.
happy about it.
That's
So,
like 30, 40%, 40%, almost 50, yeah?
yeah.
Very good.
So.
All right, good. Excellent. Next. Absolutely.
Hi everyone, my name is Brendan Kelly. Like everyone else here, I'm a senior, I'm a marketing major. I'm also a finance minor, and I have a LSM in American Perspectives. This past summer I was working at an internship that actually started in February. It was the sales of financial artificial intelligence. Sounds a lot, makes me sound a lot smarter than I am. But what we would do basically is it would help financial advisors gather data that would be at thousands of different places, and I would be in the sales team. My job was basically to qualify in or out, more or less qualify out, because financial advisors think they're the smartest people in the world, so they would think this technology is really going to work for me, but in the end I'd say no, it's not going to work for you. Outside of school, I founded a Special Olympics baseball league in my hometown that helps kids either mentally or physically disabled play baseball, and it's ranging from kids with autism to kids who can't even move in wheelchairs. We got invited to spend the day at Fenway Park, but not everyone could show up, so they deferred it to next year. But I'm really looking forward to it because the kids, it's like one of my favorite activities to do outside of school. And besides that, I'm looking forward to this class and learning a lot.
So how many kids are involved in the Special Olympics League?
The ages, it depends on the day. It
Yeah.
runs once a week. Ages go from 4 to like 30.
Yeah.
You know, they're not really kids, but they're
Right,
still.
right.
So it depends. You know, some days we'll have 20 people. Other days we'll have 6 that show up.
Yeah, that's great.
So it really depends how many people show up, and a lot of times you have to work directly with the parents because some kids have really special needs. Others are just all over the place. So.
Oh, it's fantastic. Good job. Okay, who's next? Excellent. I like the background too. Kind of very galactic.
Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa, and like everyone else, I'm a senior and a marketing major here. And something unique about me is that I work at a summer camp all summer, so I live at my work, and if that's not commitment, then I don't know what is. So what a lot of people at business school can't get their head around is that a lot of what we do there does have a lot of relevance to what we do here. So every week we get a new group of kids and we teach 2 different classes that you completely develop yourself and spend hours like slaving over and making them perfect, making them something that the kids would like. And it all comes down to your pitch on Sunday night where all like 150 strange kids are staring at you and you have to tell them what you're doing and make it sound really, really awesome. So it's really stressful and something that clearly has a lot of relevance here and has given me a lot of experience in that regard. And the purchase that I most recently made that was referred to me was a mirror for my room, a full-length mirror, and to put it on my door instead of like right next to my bed because it freed up the room so much and like gave me a whole area instead of just like me cluttered by my bed.
Excellent. Great. So, question for you.
Yes.
So you've got all these campers that are trying to decide between your class and somebody else's? Is that-
Between our class and like 23 other classes.
Okay, so what was the magic to get them to take the one that you were sponsoring or that you created?
So it was actually my second year doing this.
Yep.
And one of my classes was improv, and a lot of the feedback that I got was kids didn't know what exactly that was. So I actually dressed up like a minion every Sunday
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
acted like a minion, and I
Yeah.
was like, if you want to be someone else, if you like being
Yeah.
creative, and like explain what it was very specifically
Right.
and give a visual
Yeah.
image of what it was.
So you did like a product demo, right?
Yeah,
You did a product
that's
demo.
essentially what you
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Good. Next. Mark.
Hello everyone, my name is Mark Adamiak, also a senior, also a marketing major, and I have an LSM in Global Perspectives. I'm from Middletown, Connecticut, which is like 15 minutes south of Hartford, if you guys are familiar with the area. For my internship experience, I worked at Cambridge Sound Management my sophomore year as a marketing intern, and Cambridge Sound Management had like 20 to 25 people, so I really just worked on business development and working across every department. This past summer I worked as an operations intern at a company called Bullhorn, which is a recruitment software, and I pretty much worked with implementing our software and training our new clients on how to use it. I'm starting another internship this upcoming Monday at a company called Lionbridge in Waltham, and what they do is international marketing and search engine optimization using crowdsourcing. Upon graduation, I don't really know what I want to do. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Probably going to go into marketing, sales, or operations. And most recent referral that I could think of, over the summer I lived in the Mission Hill area of Boston, which is kind of near Northeastern. And when I was new to the area, I didn't really know what to eat or where to go out. So the first few times I'd go like Dunkin' Donuts or Subway. And I finally had some people refer to me to this great pizza place, probably the best pizza I've had in Boston, called El Mondo's. That's what I can think of.
So all these internships, you've had a few, right?
Yeah.
Which has been your favorite?
They've all been kind of different. I like the first one because it was a smaller company and I had like more freedom to work across different departments.
Yeah.
The last company I worked at was a lot bigger, so I mean, they had a lot more different perks. I guess they had like company outings and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really sure what I
Were they all
want.
paid?
Yes.
They were, good.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then the pizza, who gave you the referral?
One of my roommates.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, good, excellent, thank you. Next. Kevin, I thought you were getting up for round 2. I was like, wow, I want to do that again.
Hello everyone, I'm Tim Kennelly, marketing major, senior from Sudbury, Mass. I also have a similar story to Kevin, I guess. We worked both as marketing interns at the corporate headquarters for Worldwide Tech Services. We updated the company website, updated company presentations, so that was a pretty good experience. I've also had an HR internship, and then worked at a sporting goods store for about 2 years, my last 2 years of high school. That was probably the most fun job I've ever had. We'd have slam dunk contests on the display hoop when no one was in the store. We'd play bocce and footwear. It was a good time. One that I'll probably never experience again. So you know. But my last referral, I would say, I'm not sure if it was my last one, but it was a big one. My friend and I from home were referred by his sister to come out and visit her in San Francisco. I'd never been to the West Coast before, so we ended up doing it. Went for a week to California, and it was one of the best times of my life, and it was so much fun that we did it again this summer. So it was definitely smart to listen to her
So,
referral.
do you think based on that type of referral, you might consider moving out there or living out there?
Definitely not San Francisco. I can't get over the microclimate there.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's 68 degrees
Right.
all year round. That got pretty old quickly. But I mean, the West Coast was a lot of fun, and I mean, maybe for not permanently, but for a few years, definitely see myself there.
All right, yeah, so, you know, that kind of stuff can lead to life-changing decisions, right?
Yeah.
So, good, excellent, good. Next.
Hi guys, my name is Kelly Sanborn. I'm a marketing major. I'm a senior here at Bentley. This summer I interned at American Student Assistance, so if you guys ever heard of SALT, I basically marketed that product. And it was really interesting. I actually got to present to the president of the company this summer, so it's really nerve-wracking, but a really good experience. So I've also interned at New York Life as just like an administrative intern my sophomore year. And the latest referral I had was to buy a Kindle Fire, and it really saved me this summer because I commuted from Hopkinton, Mass, and the train ride was like an hour, so I read like probably 30 books this summer just on my way to work and way home. So it was definitely a really good referral from my friend.
So what was the product? Salt?
Yeah, it's called SALT, so
Yeah.
it's a website that students and alumni can use to like track their loans and learn how to like manage their finances.
So what can they learn by doing that they can't just do?
Well, you can like import your loan data so that
Yeah.
you can like see what kind of repayment plans would be best for you.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of they get people to use the product because you can get deals from like Dell and
I
HP,
see.
so you can like save money on like computers. And
Right. So it's
through
helpful
Staples.
even after you graduate and you've
Yep.
got all these loans, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I need to talk to you because I have 2 kids in college.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
they don't want to come to Bentley, bastards. And so they have a lot of loans when they graduate.
Yeah, I have loads, so I definitely learned a lot
All
this
right,
summer.
good to know. That's
Yeah.
good. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Next. You'll go. Go ahead. You go.
I'm Nicole Black. I'm a senior, but I'm a management major with a minor in psychology. For the past 3 summers and winters, I've interned at Liberty Mutual as a business systems analyst. And actually started applying right then and there last summer. So I was applying to a bunch of different things, and one was within my department. And I did not want it, and it's an accounting and finance role, but my dad and parents kind of referred me towards that.
So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm hoping afterwards I can do something in a more analyst role. And let's see, this summer we had to do like a big presentation with the assistant treasurer about this new SharePoint site that we were doing, so that was pretty nerve-wracking as well, but really interesting. He gave a lot of feedback and went pretty well.
So the thing that your parents referred you, when you say referred, they kind of influenced you to apply for it?
Yeah, I wasn't going to apply for it because I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to be around here,
Right.
and I definitely didn't want a finance or accounting role.
Right.
But my dad said that it's like always good to know how money moves in and out of a company, so I ended up getting it, and then I don't know what I'll
So
do
is that a
after.
full-time job for when you
Yeah.
graduate?
So I don't know what's
You
going
don't
to
seem
happen.
very excited.
Well, it'll be good, but I just have to go through the whole application
Okay.
process
All right.
again.
All right. Good, very good, thank you. Good. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Ahern. I'm also a senior, like everyone, marketing major. I have a minor in psychology as well. I've had a couple of different internships. Last summer I worked at Baskin-Robbins for international marketing, and I guess that was kind of cool. My desk was right outside the lab where they made all of the different desserts. They'd bring it out every day and they'd be like, try this, and I'd be like, no, please go away. But it was really cool. We got to name all the flavors and plan for all of the different calendars for the next year for the marketing campaigns. And then this summer, I was really lucky. I got an internship with Reebok for their running footwear. So it was kind of like the polar opposite of what I did the summer before, which was really cool. I definitely want to get into more sports marketing or retail marketing based on the two internships that I've had. So really excited for this class and to work with a real company. And I guess the referral that I could think of was just trying like a new sandwich at Panera or something.
That's
based on
it?
someone.
That's the life-altering
I don't
referral?
know, I couldn't really think of anything.
So at Baskin-Robbins,
Yeah.
what was some of the product names like that you guys came up with?
Like just naming different ice cream flavors. So like one of them was like a strawberry ice cream that had like something like an Italian like flavor or something in it. So we named it like Strawberry Bellissima, which is kind of like
Get a
Italian
little Italian,
twist.
right?
So.
Yeah. So what were some of the awful product names that didn't make it to the show?
Well, it was international ice cream, so I had to try them, which was kind of, I don't know. I didn't really like a lot of them because one of them was like a date ice cream, which was not my favorite, but.
So that's international. Can't
Yeah.
put that here?
I don't think so,
All
no.
right, that's good to know. All right,
Yeah.
excellent, thank you. Okay, finally, yes, yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Magner. I'm a senior marketing major. I'm actually a sports business management minor, so that's kind of where I'm looking to go into after graduation. I've done a couple internships. One I did 2 summers ago in New York City, which was actually a really miserable commute from my hometown in Connecticut. Kind of an hour train ride as well, which was not the funnest thing, but what was cool about that internship, I was a business science intern, which was kind of marketing analytics. But the big project for all the interns throughout the company was we actually had to create a media plan for Panera Bread and their executive people that came in and kind of watched it. My group actually ended up winning the competition that 2 of the executives from Panera were there to see, and then 3 of the executives from our company, which was kind of cool, good resume builder. I did an internship last spring in the promotions industry, which was kind of the totally opposite side of marketing, which I actually enjoyed a lot. Marketing analytics was a lot of crunching numbers, obviously, which I didn't love. But promotions was really cool, and just kind of seeing the really random, weird things that companies will give out to their customers. The last referral purchase I had was kind of an easy one. I needed new belts in my engine on my truck, and my dad owns an auto repair shop, pretty much told me which ones I was getting. It wasn't really even a decision, so.
Not much of a referral.
Yeah.
Right. So the media plan you did for Panera, have you seen evidence of it being implemented yet?
They were running with one of our ideas for
Yeah.
a while, but then they ended up dropping it. So we were actually in contact with them like after the internship had ended. We like gave them the idea of doing like their whole thing was a Feeding America campaign for 2013, and we had them do like a Panera Cares location, but in a food truck, and like going to different cities and like have like more high poverty areas and doing like a Panera Cares truck for the day, but then it kind of got too expensive.
But they did it for a while and?
Yeah, they ran with it for a while and then ended up dropping it because it was too expensive to do.
Good, excellent, cool. All right, next, Paul.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Paul Cheek. You can call me Cheeky, but I was referred to this class by, well, Pooley, because I found myself standing here, 8:30 in the morning, almost oversleeping our final presentation at Mazda.
Yes, I remember, yeah.
But that was forgiven to some extent, and the Mazda class was just a really good experience, so I wanted to kind of give it another shot, with a different company in the corporate immersion program. But like you guys, I'm a marketing major. I'm more so, I guess I have more so of an entrepreneurial background. I'm from Wellesley, where that other school is that has kind of taken that word. But I'm working on my own startup, in the payment space, and that's how I spend my summer.
So tell us about The Chew.
The Chew.
The TV show on ABC.
Oh, the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh, so one of the other companies that I work with, also a startup, we make beer bottle opening sunglasses. So last semester, I got back from class and checked my email, and there was a video from ABC of them playing with the sunglasses, talking about the marketing of them. So that was definitely pretty fun.
It was pretty cool, yeah. So the sunglasses were you can open the bottle with the end of the
The arm,
the arm,
yeah.
So there it was.
Something different.
Yeah, something different. Excellent, thanks. Who's left? Okay. All three of you, so go ahead. Fight over the next spot.
Hey, I'm Anne-Charlotte, I'm French, so first I'd like to apologize for my English, because French people are not really good at languages. I'm 18, I'm here as a sophomore, and I'm doing a business school in Rouen, which is called Rouen Business School, but I'm from Paris. I'm here for the entire year, so I don't have any major, so I did only one semester of marketing, but last summer I did an internship at La Poste. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's the French leader of postal services.
Yeah.
And it's also an international group. And I was in the marketing service, and I learned a lot of really interesting things. I've participated to a launching project.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting to see communication support and to work on it and to work with people really interesting as directors, marketing director too. So that was my first step in a company. So I was really impressed first, but then it was really interesting, and so I'm happy to be here to discover your culture and to see how you guys learn things here, because it's totally different from France. So
how did you decide to come to Bentley for this year?
Last semester,
yeah.
I had to choose some destination all around the world,
right.
And I put Bentley was my third choice, and I had it, so
okay.
It's great.
So I know some French. Tell me what I'm. Translate this if you can, right?
Yeah.
Je suis canal gigantesque.
Je suis
canal gigantesque.
What's your fourth word?
Gigantesque.
Je suis canard.
Grand.
Grand.
Yeah, canard is, je suis canard, grand. You see, you know what I said, go ahead.
I don't understand canard.
Canard,
Canard.
canard, duck,
Ah, canard.
yeah.
Canard, yes.
So what did I say?
So you're a duck?
I am a big duck.
Ah, okay.
That's it, that's the only thing I know in French. So.
That's great.
All right, next. I happen to know that phrase in 9 or 10 languages.
Hi, my name is Rolanda Bernard. I am a senior majoring in marketing and minoring in law. For internship, sophomore year, I internshiped in the clerk's office at the district Quincy courthouse because I thought I wanted to go to law school after this, but I've changed my mind and I'm going to go on the marketing path, and after this go get my MBA here at Bentley, and then hopefully land a job somewhere in marketing. This fall I'm going to start a marketing internship at a web graphic design firm in Milton called Jack Rabbit Design. For work, basically every job I had was in retailing. I worked at Swarovski where I sold like crystal jewelry. I worked with my parents in their mystery supply business selling like granite, papers, walls, things like that. And now I work at a bank. So a recent referral I've had was from my friend, and it's not for a product but a service. She referred her hairdresser, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you learn at the district court where you were interning that made you decide not to go to law?
Oh, it wasn't that. Over time, I just changed my mind. But it definitely was an interesting experience working there, seeing all the people that come in.
So so tell us a little bit, what was the weirdest or the strangest or
I can't remember. It was
scariest thing you saw maybe, I don't know.
Sophomore year, I don't know, but there was this one guy. I don't think he really knew what he was doing, but he kept coming in and asking for different things, like where to go for his session, and then he would come back and ask for a copy of all his records, and then he would come back in and he was just like angry for no reason. So he was like yelling at like the staff and everything, and like we had no idea, so he had to be escorted out.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good. Well, good, good luck. Oh, you too?
Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a senior marketing major with an LSM in American Studies and minors in Media and Culture and IDCC. My background is in media. I teach television classes to kids, middle school age kids on Saturdays. And I've also had internships at WGBH and Young Broadcasters of America. I'm leaning now more in a research direction. This summer I did some research work for Professors Gulati and Williams, and I did an internship at Cogent Research in Cambridge. And I'm really enjoying the research right now, so I think that's where I'm going to go career-wise. My not most recent, I don't think, but an influential referral decision was I hadn't been planning on studying abroad at all, because the double major, double minor makes things a little bit restricted. But when I was at WGBH, somebody told me that if you don't do a study abroad experience into your undergrad, you will regret it for the rest of your life. So I ended up doing the law class with Professor Salambeni in London over spring break last semester.
Excellent. So, you teach children television on the weekend? You teach them how to watch television?
I wish. No, we make a kids TV show. It's called WCTV Kids and Teens.
And do they air it, or is it just done like locally?
It's local television. Last year we started putting it up on YouTube though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool. Very cool. All right, great. Thank you. One more. Okay.
Last but not least, hi everyone, my name is Casey Kloss. I'm senior marketing major. I was born and raised in Minnesota. For work, I landscaped for 6 years all throughout part of middle school and high school. I don't know if any of you are football fans, but I landscaped for guys like Larry Fitzgerald and Adrian Peterson, so that was pretty cool. Then kind of going off of that, I had an internship this past summer in Bedford, Mass, and it was kind of high-end bug repellent, so that was cool. I got really good at making coffee and picking up lunch for my coworkers and stuff like that. No, I learned quite a few things there. I like the job a lot. As far as my last referral, one of my grandma's friends recommended an auto dealership to pick up a car. And so it wasn't really the car, just the dealer, because they got a good car from there. And that's about it.
So how did the landscape company that you work for,
Yep.
they just happen to do a lot of business with folks who play for the Vikings?
Yep, Larry Fitzgerald's from Minnesota
he's-
originally.
Yeah, he's from there.
So he has a house there.
So did you meet them?
Oh yeah, I talked to both of them when I landscaped all the time.
Yeah.
Crack jokes about how their poor performance for my fantasy football league and stuff like that.
That's good, that's good. So did you get a sense that they refer each other, this landscaping company?
Yeah, I actually did, and actually it was funny because they had been referred by like their neighbors and stuff like that, so it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Nice guys though.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. Can you keep in touch with them now? You
No,
tweet?
not so much.
You don't tweet or text? Or,
No.
They don't follow in on Pinterest or anything?
No,
Okay,
no.
all right, good. Excellent. All right, nice job.